He announced earlier this week that his new fiancée Sophie Habboo had spent the day in hospital. And Jamie Laing has now spoken about the terrifying ordeal, which left him scared and screaming for help. The newly engaged former Made in Chelsea star, 28, revealed that Sophie nearly died after waking up at around 5 a.m. throwing up after a weekend celebrating them getting engaged by drinking champagne and eating oysters. He said he thought she had food poisoning and insisted that they hadn't drank extortionately the night before, saying they fell back to sleep before Sophie woke up at 7:15 a.m. again being sick. He told Private Parts podcast, "I clear her up and get her to the bathroom, we go downstairs and her lips are looking a little bit blue. But her oxygen levels seriously dropped and her fingers and lips turned blue," with Jamie saying he was scared. The Candy Kittens founder rushed her to the hospital, which was extremely busy, and he said she was crying tears into her face mask as they waited to be seen. He continued, "I've never had fear like that in my life ever. We checked her oxygen levels and it was really low." Jamie said they spent 7 hours in hospital, when his Made in Chelsea fiancée had to be put on a drip as her oxygen levels were seriously low. He added that they are still unsure what caused her sudden bout of illness, which came just days after they got engaged. He continued, "It was the most intense 4 days I've ever had in my entire life. She was turning blue lips and fingers. I was screaming in there asking if anyone could help us." On Monday, Jamie shared a photograph of Sophie sitting in a hospital chair wearing a nasal cannula, sporting her Mrs. Laing to be cap with a pink face mask underneath her chin. Influencer Jamie captioned his Instagram story, "Not so well little thing but still wearing the hat," followed by a heart and laughing emoji. A nasal cannula is a device used to deliver supplemental oxygen or increased airflow to a person in need of respiratory help. The Made in Chelsea stars took to their respective Instagram accounts on Saturday morning to share the happy news of their engagement with their followers, as the former heartbreaker announced he can't wait to spend the rest of his life with her. Delighted Sophie told fans, "We are getting married. I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you." Sophie, who was wearing a black crop top and distressed jeans, sat on the lap of her husband-to-be as she wrapped her arms around him and gave him a kiss. Jamie shared a video of his new fiancée wearing a white Mrs. Laing-to-be cap by Gigi and Olive as she held her hands up to her face, while appearing to hold back tears. Sophie also shared the same adorable photos on her Instagram with a similar message. The sweet video saw the ecstatic pair count down from 5 as Sophie kissed her fiancé's cheek before covering her face with her hands. Alongside the adorable clip and series of pics, Jamie wrote, "I couldn't think of anything better than spending the rest of my life with you at Habboo Sophie." The short video was accompanied by the words to James Young's Happiest Year, as he paid tribute to his gorgeous girlfriend.